Hello, my friends. This is Megan Elizabeth from ByMeganElizabeth.com, founder and creator of the She Makes Club. And I said I would come live today to do just one more little prep talk for our 31-day She Makes Her Life journey, which starts tomorrow, May 1st. And one of the coolest things that I didn't even realize was a thing that somebody said to me today, and I was like, oh, that's really interesting, is that we have a solar eclipse tonight. And that is the start of all new beginnings. Did anybody else know that? I didn't really know that. But I thought it was kind of cool to think about as we start May 1st for the She Makes Her Life journey. And what that's all about is really diving in together as a community to build habits towards success and to make a life that we love. And we're going to do it through a lot of fun and creativity, through the art of scrapbooking, storytelling, journaling. I'm going to have a live creative video for you every single day, or an encouraging video for you every single day. Some will be live, some will be pre-recorded every day of May this month. And then we're also going to have what will be live every Sunday. For the entire month of May will be a creative workshop. So we'll be doing actual scrapbooking together, using a little bit of the Cricut together, and everything that I use, that I'm doing for the 31 days. Hi, Edna. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Hi, Suzette. Hello. Hi, Jennifer. Okay, I see you guys jumping on from Facebook and from YouTube. So welcome. As you come in, just say hello. Let me know where you're watching from, what you're doing this afternoon, what you're getting ready for with the 31 days. Hi, Tammy. I saw that you are all set today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so excited to be diving in and doing this 31 days. We started, let's see, I've been doing a similar type thing where I take like a month out of the year or 2 months out of the year, and I really jump in and create some new habits. It's kind of a great time to kind of reflect on what works, what doesn't work, adjust things, ask yourself some really good questions, get reflective, and also really creative. So whether you're looking to make new changes, maybe for your health or your personal lifestyle, or stepping out in faith towards something new, or you want to work on your business, or your startup of something brand new, or entrepreneurship, or just even taking creativity and scrapbooking to new levels. There's so many different applications for how you can use the 31 days, and that is 100% what we want to be doing within the community. You want to feel supported. You want to feel like you have a place to say, hey, this is working for me, let's celebrate it, or this isn't working for me. Do you have any ideas, or has somebody else done this before? How can we help and support each other? So I'm just going to go over a couple things really quickly that we're going to be diving in, and then I am going to actually go live inside the private group. So it is a private group for the 31 days. It has to be a private group, in my opinion, because I want it to be a safe space. And sometimes when we just do things completely open and in the public, you don't know who's there necessarily watching. So we have agreements kind of in place, and moderation in place inside the private group of the 31 Days She Makes Her Life journey, so that it is just a supportive, encouraging community of people that are like-minded in wanting to use creativity and crafting to tell your story and to process your life and to make a future that you love. That's the whole entire purpose. So yay, Tammy's already working on her album. I think that's awesome. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to switch views. And if you're looking to want to join, I did leave a link in the description, both at YouTube and Facebook. It's easy, just click to join. There's two different ways that you can join. You can join, it's included in your membership, in your She Makes Club membership. I do want to remind everybody once again, because I haven't seen, we have over 200 and some people inside the She Makes Club community. The 31 days is not happening in that container. It's not happening in that community per se, but it is included in your membership. So if you're watching this and you're already a member of She Makes Club, shemakes.club, please make sure you come request to join the 31 days container separately. I did split it out just for one for organization purposes because there is a lot of information, and I did organize it hopefully really well for you to be able to follow along each day, to catch up each day, to go back and watch replays, all of those different things so that it really works for your life and your schedule. And then also, I feel like there's like something in my teeth. Sorry. What was the other point? Oh, and then also I made it so that if you're not a member of She Makes Club, or that's not something that you want to be doing, you just want to participate in our 31 days, you can do that completely separate from, and then you'll have access to it for $1 a day. So it's really, really, really easy, simple. The link is here on the screen. If you go to bymeganelizabeth.com, there's a big banner that says join the 31-day challenge or join the 31-day journey. It's not called a challenge anymore. We don't need any more challenges in our life. That's just how I feel about it. But for so long, it was called the 30-day challenge. And I just don't feel like that resonates anymore. It doesn't sit with me anymore. It's not where I want to focus it. It's a journey. We're on this journey, and we want to continue to grow and build a life that we love and make a life that we love. So we want to remove the challenge from it. We want to stretch ourselves. We want to create habits. We want to do other things. So it's really just a journey that we're on together. So hi, Karen. Hi. Thanks so much for joining today. Oh man, I'm so glad you guys are here. Okay. Feel free to leave your comments, give a little like heart, thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. You can do that at Facebook or at YouTube. Would love to continue our journey in creativity together with our regular weekly tutorials and videos and all of those other things that we have. So I did switch this view to kind of show you a few things. For current members of She Makes Club, something earlier we did in April, we sent out a 6x8 album, and we sent out a 31 days of prayer journal. And I did that just to give you extra support. Please feel free to use what works for you. These are the things that I'm going to be using, and I'm just going to kind of touch on some of these things really quickly. We've been kind of talking about it all April long, but I just want to kind of touch on it again a little bit further. So I don't know if you happened to catch my live yesterday. If you didn't, go back and watch the replay. I did show my Erin Condren planners and kind of how I do my daily 3 process. We're going to break down daily 3s this afternoon inside the group. So if you're curious more about daily 3s and how to make them work for you, or what they are or anything like that, essentially they're the 3 things that you're thankful for each day. 3 action items that you're committed to doing for the day that support your big goals and dreams. And instead of having this ginormous to-do list that gets so overwhelming, we're breaking it down into smaller, chunkable size, bite size, to help you feel like you are propelling and moving forward towards the things that matter most to you, not the things that matter most to Megan Elizabeth or to your upline or to your whoever it would be, your sister, your mother, your whoever. We want to move you in the direction that you desire to go, and that's what this is all about. So the 31 days of prayer, this is something that is from the Daily Grace Co. I did include a link to it if you are interested in this outside of doing 31 days, or you didn't get the 31 day journal in your She Makes Club membership or whatever it would be, to do that. So in the process of doing the 31 days and keeping it consistent with members, I'm doing my daily 3s inside of this particular journal. So I'm just going to show you how I have that set up really quick. This is a great little journal notebook that they put together that really has just beautiful photos throughout. You can utilize this in your scrapbooking and to do a little bit more of a mixed media type thing if you want. They give you just a little prayer, thought, and a Bible verse, which I think is great. We're not going to focus too much on what they already have pre-written in the Daily Grace Co journal, although it's a great additional support for you. And I just thought this is like laid out perfectly for that. So that is what that piece is all about. And then when you turn the page on each day, there's a 2-page essentially notebook. So what I went ahead and did, and anybody that's already received this and wants to do that, I did my daily 3 on the right side. So it's my 3 thankful items, 3 action items, and my 3 big goals or dreams. And then I'm going to have a question or a reflection or a journal prompt for each day of our 31 days. That's what part of the live videos are going to be about. There'll be some ideas and ways to take not only the things that I'm doing personally, I'm taking you on my journey with me, but things that hopefully can correlate to you. And this is where I feel like having the live community matters most, because so many times we can watch videos or we can do things or participate in online videos or events, and the curator or instructor or whoever is giving you their thoughts and ideas, and you think, that's great, I love the concept, but how does that apply to me or my life or my situation? So what I want to do is take the but how for you and help you be able to apply to your life, to your circumstances, to your situations the best way that we can. And sometimes, you need to go a step further, and that's why I've opened back up to offering the one-on-one coaching in a very small format. So we're down to only 4 people that I can have the bandwidth to work with right now. But if it's like, I really need that next step, I really need that next direction, get in touch with me. I have a feeling all 4 spots are going to be filled during this 31 days. So just keep that in mind. I wouldn't wait too long if it's something like, no, I've worked with you before, or I know I've thought about working with you in the past, or I really feel like this is my next step. Get in touch with me so we can do that. So I went through and I did all 31 days. Thankful action goal, the question, and again, all the questions are in the printout that are inside the She Makes Club group, and also, or not the She Makes Club, the 31 Days She Makes Her Life group, and then also the resource page, and as well as there was one other place that I put it. Oh, the daily videos. The daily videos also. And then the other thing that we did differently this year, I did a little poll inside the She Makes Club group, and I said, music is such a huge important piece of my life to doing these things. Would a playlist? Hi Jennifer, welcome back. Thanks for joining today. That it's such a huge piece of my life. Would it be beneficial to have a song a day to reflect on, or a song a day to get excited to, or a song a day that goes with the theme? And there was like a resounding yes. So I did put a playlist together. It's a YouTube playlist, again, that's in the group. It's all there. And then I wrote the song down on each page also. So really, really cool. Tammy, you know what? I'm going to go live when we're done here. I'm going to go live inside the She Makes Her Life Journey group. And we're going to do a walkthrough of how to navigate the group. Everything is broken out into guides and into kind of manageable chunks, and so you'll see there's a section just for all the resources. There's a section just for the Cricut SVG files. There's a section for the essential oils that I'm using for each week. I'm using an essential oil per week to kind of support. I love getting all the senses involved. I talked about that a little bit. So there's an oil for each of that. I'll even do a little video probably on Above Ruby Studio on the blog at some point, just to talk about some of those, because I feel like they're really helpful. I did the printouts in smaller sizes so I could put it in my 6x8 album so it can go in here, but they're also, they're 8.5 by 11 printouts, so you can track along with each and every single day. So okay, so you went to open the Cricut and it said not able to edit or make. I'll show you how to do the SVG version, because I don't know what the situation is. Right? You're my soulmate with that one, girlfriend. Tanya says, nothing inspires like music. I mean, for sure. Actually, I started today doing, I don't know if you guys know about my Smule obsession, SMULE. It's basically a virtual karaoke app. I've been obsessed with it for, oh gosh, I think I started singing on Smule in 2014. And it's still one of my number one stress reliefs. And I always call it my silly singing, because I know I ain't no Kelly Clarkson. Like, let's just be real. But I love to sing. It's a great stress relief, and it's fun to like sing along and duet with other people. So I am doing each of those songs as an open duet. So if you are a Smuler or enjoy Smule, make sure you can follow me over there. Again, I'll leave the link in the group, just for fun. I mean, truly, it's just for fun. There's no obligation. Some of you may need to wear earplugs and be like, what the heck is she doing? Recognize it's just for the fun stress relief of singing, not to impress, not to start a new career in the music industry. That's just not what's happening. Yeah. All right. So 31 days, that's the situation with that. It's broken down in here. So basically my Erin Condren planner for May for my daily threes is going to be blank, and I'm cool with it. I'll use it for my regular life stuff, of course, but this is where that's going to go. And then the cool thing is too, I even thought about, and I might still do it, but I'm not doing it yet. I thought about cutting out the pages and then punching them and actually placing them in here. But it also just fits. It fits in there just fine by itself, so you don't have to mess with the great thing. I don't know. I've been playing with it, but it's an option. So it fits in there. We did a walkthrough already of how I kind of set up. These are available SVG cuts. Again, Tammy, I will make sure that you guys have the files available to use. These are just kind of my dividers for the week. I did do sort of a cover page. This is something that's also available. I just sort of had the desire or inspiration to kind of create my own background page. And what I did was I took Proverbs 31 and I just took verses 10 through 31, where it basically talks about who can find a virtuous woman, for her worth is far above rubies. That is where all this creativity started from. Above Rubies Studio was a desire of my heart from a young girl. And as we've grown and expanded and morphed, I really started looking through what that ideal woman, and it's, what's the word I'm looking for? The ideal woman is something to aspire towards, to be working towards, to not necessarily, check on this, but to be encouraged by, to be inspired by. And that is also where She Makes comes from, is from Proverbs 31. She works, she strengthens, she speaks with wisdom, she watches after. Those are all things and attributes of a Proverbs 31 woman that I don't live my life perfectly by. I am far from, but I aspire to so greatly to encourage others with. And I decided just to make it the background. So I just kind of pasted it on here and I printed it out. I actually printed it out a few times just to make sure I had the sizing correct. And I don't know why this one, I printed it on photo paper. This one got like cut off weird. I don't know what happened there. And then this is just on regular. So I have one in here. I'm going to do some photos over top of it because it is a background paper. You can print it out yourself. I included that in the group also. So all of these different things are there. We already talked about doing the Spotify journal cards. That's a video that's available for you. The thought cards, just the pocket cards. And then I did put in week 1, week 2, week 3, all the way through. And we'll just be kind of filling in with different thoughts, with different verses or quotes or different things that we feel throughout the month, and just kind of see the process of the journey unfold throughout the month of May. And I don't want anybody to feel like, oh my gosh, this is a commitment for every day and I'm never going to be able to follow through or follow up or whatever story it is. I want you to be very gentle and gracious with yourself. This is not about perfection, okay? This is not, I can be very much, if I can't do it 100%, then I'll settle for the 0. And settling for the 0, would you rather have an incomplete, or would you rather have, maybe an 80 or maybe a 70 or maybe even a 50? Because is a 50 not better than a 0 as an incomplete? So that's kind of where we're going with some of this. So again, these are all in here. It's kind of ready to rock and roll. We went through the setup, but now we gotta start actually making and creating and telling the story, processing through the life stuff, and enjoy the moments together. I will tell you, one of my priorities for the month of May, the thing that I'm working with the most, is really about redeeming my time. And I found a picture on the internet, and right? Done is better than perfect. I agree. And it's not about literally having to do the check mark next to every single day. It's about seeing what works and what doesn't for you, for your life, and having encouragement and support around you for that next step. So for me, I have been putting off, resisting, shunning, makes me want to throw up when I think about doing a consistent daily schedule or daily structure. It doesn't feel like it fits my life. It still doesn't feel like it fits my life, and I have no idea how it's going to fit my life. But looking at my health as a whole, which we know I've been talking about a lot, my health, my family, my business goals and ideas, the way that I'm growing as a woman, as a mother, as a wife, the only thing that I can, what's the word? I don't want to say control, because I can't control my day to day. I can't. But the only thing that I can offer or do better or take the next step in is looking at where I'm really spending my time and spend it more wisely. And when I got really quiet and thought about what do I want this 31 days to mean to me, I just kept hearing the song, Redeeming the Time, Redeeming the Time. And I thought, okay, this is where I need to go. And it's something that my health coach has been working with me on. I've had friends telling me, and I remember sitting on the phone with my best friend going, I don't understand. Like, I hear the words. I understand the words you're saying. I don't understand how to do this. I don't understand how to make this work for my lifestyle. And not knowing what things are going to hold from day to day with caring for my mom, not knowing from day to day what my QVC schedule is going to be, not knowing from day to day A, B, C, D, E, F, G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I still don't know. But what I do know is I can stop the free fall, and I can take action steps that does not have to be perfect day one, that does not have to be strict and rigid and whatever, but that's part of the journey that I'm taking you on. And I feel like that benefits my health. It benefits my business. It benefits my kids. It benefits my relationship with my husband. And so that is where I'm kind of taking this on. And I'm doing this with you as opposed to for you, because we're going to figure out what works and what doesn't work together. And I'm going to give you the tips of what has worked, what absolutely 100% has worked over the years of doing the 31-day journey. I've had women that have come along and have gotten their blood sugar or blood pressure under control in the 31-day period. I have had women come along that have grown their social media following by more than double in the 31-day period. I have had women come along that have done their highest sales month ever in the history of running 10 plus years of direct selling businesses come and change their life during the 31-day journey. So I know its impact. There has been more than, we counted the other day, there has been more than 940 people that have taken on the 30-day or the 31-day journey since 2014. And there's life-changing elements to it. And this year I feel like it's just going to be more fun than ever, more creative than ever, and even more reflective than I've ever necessarily done before. And hopefully, prayerfully, Lord willing, it's very beneficial to your life, even if there's only one nugget a day that you get out of it. So it's not about making sure you do all the things perfectly, but it's giving you a framework, a template, if you will, to springboard off of. So I'm really excited for that. We're going to make the cover page here, like I already mentioned, using this photo and a couple other things as part of my why. Our very first day that starts tomorrow, we're going to be live quite a bit. We're going to be doing kind of like a vision board type layout, if you will. We're going to be defining what our why and what we want to focus on for the 31 days. We're not focusing on our whole life for the 31 days. We're going to focus on one area. Again, I mentioned my time. That's going to be my area that I'm going to be playing with. My time needs to be more directed. It needs to be told where it's going instead of it telling me where to go or pulling me in 1,000 different directions or pulling my family or whatever. So I know that. I know it's not going to be easy. Go figure that I chose something that's incredibly hard for me to try to do. And OPS, and by the way, during the 31 days, we're going to be going on vacation. And I'm also doing something very particular with my health that I am so terrified to do, a 4-day treatment that I am terrified of. So I'm really going off the scary deep end. I won't start singing Shallow. I almost did. um, I can't get that out of my head now. Stop. Reel it back in. We're going to have fun. We're really going to have fun. So I hope to see you inside. It is a private group. Come check it out. You can click on anything at the blog, bymeganelizabeth.com, visit shemakes.club, and you can see if you want to just join as a 31-day participant, or if you want to become a She Makes Club active member. Both options are available to you. So I really hope we're going to have some fun together. If you have any questions at all about anything, leave me a comment. Drop it in the comments. Don't be afraid. Don't be shy. Send me a private message. Of course, you can find me at the blog. You can find me here on Facebook. And you can always comment or message me on YouTube as well. Please comment, like, share. Even if the 31 days maybe not the thing for you this time around in this season of your life, the replays will be available. But maybe you know somebody who may be struggling a little bit or just needs a little bit of connection and community and support behind her. Give her our information. Give her a share. Tag her in this video. Send it to her. Text it to her and just say, hey, this might be something of interest to you. We would love to have your friends, your family, and you, honestly, be a part of this. So I hope you have a really amazing day. Enjoy the moments. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.